choke, no joke. You know what it is. We here, baby. You know how we do. Alright? But I want to come on and talk about, once again, rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. Shout out Suge Knight. This would be the infamous Vegas weekend, the Mike Tyson fight 28 years ago. You know, so that energy is floating around. I just want to say to, whether it be, you know, the Puffs, the Jimmy Henchmans, or any of these people that could allegedly be involved in any of this mess. You know, like Jimmy Henchman, he already admitted to the car stuff, right? So, like, you got people out here that be like, yo, Choke, man, you gotta be careful what you saying. You know, that shit you saying is dangerous. I just want to say this, right? There could be a strong truth to that, right? But what I want to say to that is, if there's anybody that is in their feelings by the way I took and packaged the information that's been out there for the last 28 years and presented it to the world for a way they can consume it or understand it, I don't feel anybody should be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I did nothing different from what a TMZ, a ABC, a NBC, a Geraldo, or any investigative journalist, a good one, would do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like I'm threatened, even though I know in our culture, ignorance is on top of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to violence and things like that. And the truth, most of all. You know, so I thank everybody for, you know, their concerns on me reporting on this. Because maybe, you know, some of this stuff is hitting close to home. Maybe what I'm saying could be the truth. And everybody, you know, the way I packaged it could have solved the case, right? Because there's a lot of people that hearing it from me the way that I break it down, it makes a lot of sense, because it makes a lot of sense to me. I wouldn't even sit here and take my time and talk about it in that manner if it didn't make that type of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate everybody, you know, and their concern, but once again, I couldn't be able to package this up if the people involved didn't tell a story, without news reports, without people going to court, going to trial, and having transcripts out there, by people telling, by people getting on Vlad and all these other platforms telling exactly what happened, whether, you know, it be let's take in the Tupac situation. I see a lot of people say, oh, Joe, you telling Gene's story. I'm not telling Gene's story. This ain't Gene's story. Gene had nothing to do with Quad Studios. And I never looked at an interview where Gene was talking about Jimmy Henchman and Puffy and Quad. Now today I did because of a lot of people saying, oh, I'm telling Gene's story. So I'm like, what are they talking about? But for one, I'm never telling Gene's story because this ain't Gene's story, right? Gene's not doing investigative journalism. He's gossiping, right? He was not there. I got this from Little Sean. That's where I got it from. So if you want to say, oh, Choke, you telling somebody's story, say, Choke, you're telling Little Sean's story, right? Choke, you're telling Jimmy Henchman's story. Choke, you're telling Puff's story. Choke, you're telling Big's story. Never is this goddamn Gene story retarded heads out there that sit there and just be nut hugging people because they shouted you out or something in the comments. I don't like, how could this ever be his story? So now that you got the nuts out your mouth, now listen to just the information. I'm telling the information, right? So for me to go down the whole quad rabbit hole, I went through the quad rabbit hole because it started from me watching the interview, with a recent interview with Little Sean, where he was blanking out names, which made me go wonder, well, who is he talking about? To me, going to find his original interview and hearing him name the names. Then, with all the other research that I've been doing, all he did was help me connect some dots, right? But that's his story. That's Tupac's story. Never is that Gene Skrill's story. Y'all got to get it together, man, right? And remember, he wasn't there like I wasn't there. I got other idiots in the comments talking about, yo, Choke talking about it like he was there. Choke wasn't there. The detectives wasn't there neither, idiot. But they could solve the case, right? The prosecutors aren't there either, idiots, right? But they could solve the case, right? The district attorney is not there. The judge is not there, but he could sentence somebody to life, right? Like some of y'all young dudes is just, it might not even be young. Some of y'all old head niggas is ignorant too. Hey, that nigga Choke wasn't there like Gene was. Shut up. Like, just shut up. Like, be entertained, but don't be ignorant. Don't run and jump in the comments and say shit, right? Please, people, get it together, all right? Stop being followers. You don't have to go and say something in the comments because you see somebody else comment on something. Stop being followers. Nigga told you I snitched, but y'all didn't even read no court case. Stop repeating stuff without doing your own research first. Stop being followers and be a leader. You don't have to follow the next person in the comment. You don't have to repeat what you say. You don't have to take my word for it. Research it. That's what I did. That's what I do. And most of the time, I'll do it live right there in front of y'all. And niggas will be telling, yo, man, get to the point. Yo, guy, get to the point. We have to find the point. All right? So, don't be mad because you like another YouTuber and you like me and you want me to be cool with another YouTuber. None of us grew up together. We may have built a friendship over the airwaves and people fall out. But for me, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been doing this before YouTube. I'm not going to stop. You'll see people come and go. But me, I've been a content creator for 30 years. I reinvent myself. I do other stuff. Don't get mad at me because I can get on the stage and do comedy. Don't be mad at me because I'm a dope investigative journalist. I could go and put the pieces together. I got to tell, don't be mad at me. Don't get mad at me because I can do music. Don't get mad because I can direct my own videos, produce my own shows. Don't get mad because I produced Rap City on 106, BT Now, movies, Cold Blue, documentaries. Don't be like, why are you mad that I'm multi-talented? If you had sense, you would want to be my friend. Like these fake YouTube dudes that I used to teach how to work and operate on their YouTube. Then you never helped them. You never did nothing for them. It's cool. Pick and choose your friends wisely. Okay? But nah, all jokes aside, man. But I'm never saying that I'm the first person to give out any information, right? Sometimes I am. Sometimes I find stuff that other people did. Sometimes I use stuff that other people have found. But the point is, at the end of the day, is what? Solve the case. Solve the murders. So, I hope Diddy or Jimmy or any of these people is not mad at me for regurgitating goddamn shit that been out there for 30 years. Don't be mad that I can come and take the same bloody steak that you had and goddamn make that shit mouth watering where everybody love to eat it and you burnt your shit. Don't get mad at me because you burnt your steak, nigga. Okay? Don't get mad because I'm nice in the kitchen. All right? That's all it is. Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is. Don't be mad at me because I'm great, baby. All right? I love y'all. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Choke No Joke. Instagram, at Real Choke No Joke. For all those hitting me up that want to do interviews, you have to email me. You can't DM me. I got too many DMs to get through. ChokeNoJoke@gmail.com, all right? CHOKENOJOKE, all right? @gmail.com. I love y'all. Thanks for the continuous support. And I'll be back with more. Peace.